What is the happy haps, folks? Joe of all Vapes coming at you on a lovely pre-summer evening up in the PNW here. And this is a landmark episode because it is actually the last episode that I'm going to be doing in this fashion. First of all, it is Zamplebox Day. Yes, that lovely time of every month with the awesome Zamplebox. The Zamplebox 101 episodes are no longer going to be in the pre-recorded format. All of my Zamplebox 101 episodes are going to be live. So we can make some more friends, build this community a little bit larger, and just kind of do it like we're sitting literally, chilling, talking about ZB, having a good vape, having a good time, and just letting it all flow the way life was meant to flow. You know what I mean? Keep in mind that, like I said, Zamplebox 101 videos from this point on going to be live on YouTube. And I'm going to be doing a lot of changes on my Instagram page as well. If you guys haven't paid attention to that, let us get to the April 2018 edition of Zamplebox. Okay, got the 90s pop radio working here on my Google Mini. Something new. This is pretty much what's going to be happening when I do the live shows anyway. So getting a lot of awesome feedback from the Zamplebox 101 videos, and a lot of you guys out there are sending me feedback and just saying, you know what, Joe, love those videos. They're really super informative, and because of you, I dug into Zamplebox and I got my own subscription. I love to hear that, folks. Really love to hear that. Got some things cleared up with the discount code. Got a brand new discount code for you guys to use. Hopefully everything's nice and steady with that. A little bit of info. They are the original vape fam, and they even say so on the inside of the box. Check it out, okay? Now, when I say original vape fam, they were the very first company to ever pioneer vape e-liquid subscriptions, okay? So there's a few other companies out there, some in other countries and whatnot, but Zamplebox was the very first one to pioneer that, okay? They work with hundreds of companies. With Zamplebox, the coolest thing is that you get everything personally curated. Now that means you go onto their website and you start yourself a personal profile. It's totally free, and you put in there the flavors you dig, flavors you don't dig, the nicotine levels. You know, you like desserts, do you like menthols, do you like tobaccos, do you like fruits, candy? You can get the 3-bottle box, the 6-bottle box, or the 11-bottle box. And the 3-bottle box is going to run you about $25. The 6-bottle box is going to run you about $35, and the 11-bottle box, which is what I have here, is going to run you about $54.99. It's about $54. So, first of all, let's see what we're going to start with. Let's start with the first things you see when you open the box. You're going to get a little bit of vape swag. You get your stickerlicious awesomeness. Okay, Zamplebox, established 2013 in Seattle, so you got the Space Needle there. Awesome. And then you're going to get your ratings card. This is cool for social media. If you got 3 flavors out of any box, the 3, the 6, or the 11, you pick your first favorite 3. You put them in succession, put it on a flat surface with the bottles in 1, 2, and 3 order. Take a picture, post it with a tag on Instagram, Twitter, what have you, and they'll more than likely give you a little shout out. So it's kind of a cool little addition. So there you go. You get to be part of the Zamplebox family. And of course, you're going to get your flavor card, your tasting menu, if you will. Okay, so this breaks down literally everything, pretty much every detail for you. You're going to get the retail cost. You're going to get the milliliter capacity. You're also going to get the VG to PG ratio, as well as the name of the company and where they are located on each and every single flavor, with a brief description of the consistency and profile of what's going on in each and every bottle. So it's very, very cool. The 11-bottle box is going to be a 2-tier fatty, and you're going to get these, majority of these are going to come in glass bottles. So basically what I'm just going to do is go down a line of some of these. Now, a few of these I've tried. The majority of these I have not, because it takes up a lot of time, and you know, I'm a busy kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to go down the line, and I'm going to show you a few of the ones that I actually have tried that are super, super tasty. Okay, so the first one is actually the first one on my tasting menu, which is a la mode. And that one is from VapeCraft, the classic line out of California. The a la mode is a vanilla brown sugar cheesecake. Because I'm a dessert fiend, this literally is as good as it sounds. Deep, rich, amazingly beautiful tone. just nature of it, the profile and the consistency is really, really beautiful. It just matched up completely. Layers upon layers, you taste everything that's in there. Really, really good stuff. The next one, we have Frozen Georgia Peach. This one is Good Life Vapor. Let's see if I can actually find this one. Okay, it's just a peach and menthol. That was pretty much a given. 70 VG on this one out of Albany, Georgia. This is probably one of my favorite blend combos because I absolutely love peach. You get the peach rings when I was a kid. I used to eat those by the handfuls. And then, of course, a good menthol is always good to have on hand because when you get the old vapor's tongue, you're not drinking enough water, you're just hitting it 24/7, you know what I mean? Eventually your tongue's gonna die. Chug a ton of water, stay away from vaping for a little while, or chug a ton of water and vape on some of your favorite menthols. That's really the best bet in my personal opinion because it kind of recalibrates your taste buds. So it might as well be a menthol that you dig. Georgia Peach is definitely one of those. So we're gonna fling along here. Milky O's Cookies and Cream Milkshake. Okay, that is the Milkman e-liquid right here. Now, this one I can kind of give or take. It's pretty much a classic like Oreo shake, okay? You go to Dairy Queen, get yourself the old school Oreo Blizzard. It's basically this watered down just a tinge. Typically, I really love basically anything that comes from the Milkman. This stuff, it just wasn't as heavy on the cream or the chocolate combo balance there. So the consistency and the profile, while they were there, they were just so supremely light for me. The majority of people out there might really dig it, but if it would have been more cream and more chocolate or just more of one or the other and the other one kind of a little bit more on the back end, that would have been fine too. But the both of them kind of paled on each other in my personal opinion. This next one is kind of tubular. This is NWA by Classics Vape out of Compton. Okay, so it is pretty much a what do we got here, like a peach watermelon, it's called Ice Cube is basically what it is. How about I actually read the description on here? Nectarine watermelon menthol is what we're looking at on this one. Okay, so they've cleverly worded it enough. And what is this? It's here's to make you feel old. NWA first album came out well over 20 years ago. Okay, I'm almost 40, so yeah, that makes me feel old. This is actually a pretty decent combination. I've tasted it before, but I haven't tasted this particular bottle. It's a high VG once again. We're working with pretty solid flavors here. Nectarine is not a very well-known vape, but it's a solid flavor. It's a really good combination, gives you a little bit of that peach, slightly a little bit of plum, and of course it's a familiar flavor. Balances out really good with the watermelon, and of course a really good menthol. Really super tasty for the summertime. And then let's work with one last one here. We got Cereal Vapor from Cyber Liquids. This one is Fruit Loops and milk. So typical, I'm just going to bust out and say it, typical loss leader flavor. Every single brand somewhere out there has a cereal blend. Almost every single, because I personally know close friends with certain people that have made certain brands out on the market that are fairly prolific that do not have cereal flavors. You pick and choose your battles, you know what I mean? You also pick and choose your flavors, but if it's done well, and I've said this before, I'll say it again, it'll taste well. However, Cyber Liquids is very, very respectful, a very respectable company as well, and they always come out with good stuff. The profile and the consistency with this company, top notch pretty much every single time. So there's a few flavors on here that didn't get mentioned. I got Raspberry Parfait, Mount Pocono Vapes, Black Cherry Berry V2, the Big 100, I've done some Big 100. One of my last reviews for the Zamplebox 101 was a blueberry custard. This one is a Strapple Ice. So it pretty much goes without saying, a little bit of strawberry, a little bit of apple, you know what I'm saying? And then Milkhead from Ghost. Let me give you the specifics on that one right there. It's milk and vanilla, but Ghost, awesome brand. Been around a long time. Had a really good conversation. Met these guys at last year's West Coast Vape Expo out in Pasco, Washington. So I know personally they put a ton of quality into everything that they do. So I'm not gonna knock it before I try it. Okay, so that is pretty much the massive gist of the April Zamplebox 11 bottle box formerly known as the Platinum Box on Zamplebox, okay? The discount code was, we went through a little bit of a snafu with that last discount code that we were using. I got a brand new one for you. I know, roll with the punches with me here, folks. So, Joe-Vapes, Joe-VAPES. That is your new discount code. Use that for anything in the Zamplebox store. Use it for subscriptions. Use it for juice. Use it for mods. Use it for coils. Use it for tanks. Use it for drippers. You name it, okay? Anything you want. Awesome, awesome, cool stuff. Now, I've said this before on previous Zamplebox 101 episodes, but a good buddy of mine on Instagram, Rob, aka Sebum Sapper, definitely go check him out on Instagram, reminded me, Joe, when you do your next Zamplebox 101 video, let your followers know and your subscribers know that you can literally individually pick flavors to go directly into your box on the next upcoming month. So what does that mean? If you bought a box for the following month, got all your stuff together, everything came to you, and you want to go literally into your profile throughout the Zamplebox store and individually pick your own flavors, you can do that. That's the really cool aspect with this company. You don't have to do it at random based on your flavor likes and dislikes. You can just go in there and say, you know what, I dig that flavor, that looks good, I've never tried it, let's put that in the box. And you'll get everything that comes to you, so long as you keep it within the box capacity, you know what I'm saying? So, Zamplebox is the ticket, guys. Remember that for all the good things to come. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so keep that in mind. Use that discount code. Okay, it's going to be in the description below as well, and all of the individual flavors going to be in the description below as well. There's a personal link, take you right to that. You can use my code to your heart's content, spread it around, send it to your friends. It never expires, folks. It's an awesome little addition from the folks at Zamplebox, from me to you. Like I said, live Zamplebox 101 reviews from here on out. Might actually be doing some more things live on my YouTube channel as time passes on. Like I said, look out for me and Chris from Zamplebox. Going to be doing some fun things coming up here in the future. Pay close attention to my personal Instagram page, Joe of All Vapes. I'm going to be doing some new live interview type things coming up here pretty soon within the next coming months and throughout the year. Lots of new exciting things going on, folks, okay? To be perfectly honest with you, life is too short, and you can only stay bored for so long. You got to spice it up, and I'm all about adding a little bit of spice, guys. This is Joe of All Vapes, your eye in that forever vaping sky, asking you to please stay humble. Spread love, folks. It lasts a lot longer than hate. Keep it cloudy eternally, or at least as long as we have to keep it that way. And as always, hey everybody, this is Joe of All Vapes. Thank you for watching. For the best in vape reviews, pound that subscribe button, and don't forget, vaping saves lives.